Hey, Team Transforming Live members, it's Bobby, and I just want to join you quick. I've had a lot of people asking me, is it really worth it for my spouse to join my Young Living team? And for some, the answer is yes. For others, it might not be. So I just kind of wanted to talk to you about some of the benefits and maybe some of the drawbacks of enrolling your spouse with Young Living. We'll keep it short and quick. I think the big perk to enrolling your spouse, one of the big perks to enrolling your spouse on your team is, as you guys know, with Essential Rewards, or really with any orders, there are promos each month. So if you spend $190 or $250 or $300, there's promos. And there's a lot of us who have ditched the toxins and switched to healthier things. And that means our supplements are Young Living. Our vitamins are Young Living. A lot of our food items are Young Living. Our makeup's Young Living. And so very easily and very quickly, if any one of you actually wrote down what you spent in all those categories, most likely every one of us would pretty easily be reaching at least some of those promo levels. For a lot of us, we're well above that 300 PV mark on what we spend in all those areas. So the benefit for those of us who are already spending, more than a certain level of PV is that, hey, Deborah, the benefit is that, let's just say that you are spending 300 PV a month because you've switched your shampoo, you've switched everything over. That's where it'd really be a huge benefit to have your spouse on your team, because you could put 300 of that on your order, 300 of that on your spouse's order. You're getting 25% back on both of them, and you're earning the promo twice, so all those free oils. We could always get the promo. You could actually earn it 4 times if you want to, because technically each person can earn the promo twice. We usually just did it once because we got 25% back on our ER order. But now that my spouse can be on it, we can earn 25% back on our order and receive the promos twice. So that is a huge perk of having your spouse on your team. Another perk of having your spouse on the team, obviously, is building. For those of us who are business building, we know that to get all the way to the top, Royal Crown Diamond, we need 6 legs, basically 6 people that we're helping to build a successful team under them, and we help the people under them as well. But we need 6 strong legs to get us to Royal Crown Diamond. And so with your spouse joining, you can start a whole new leg under him, and he can be one of those 6 legs. And so that's a perk. Another perk is when your spouse places that order that maybe you would have placed anyway under you, but you decided to divide it up to get the promos, you will also be earning commissions off of his order. So those are a lot of the perks to having your spouse on your team. Also, it's just fun to work together as a team. Travis and I have been doing this as a team for many years, and it's just fun, and it's even more fun to be able to, see him grow and to help him grow as well with, help us both grow with his leg. It's double the trips. So as you guys know, when you reach silver, Young Living pays for you to go on a trip. Gold, there's a trip. Platinum, you go overseas to a trip. Diamond, there's all kinds of trips. When your spouse has their own business, you can go on twice as many of those trips. Or let's say you're both at the same level. Maybe you both reach diamond. You each can bring a guest. So now you can bring maybe your parents or whoever. So that would be another perk of having your spouse on your team. Now, the one thing to think about is some of you, your spouse is kind of at the border of the tax brackets. So the one thing to think about is, will that extra income put him into a different tax bracket? And if so, you may or may not want to wait. You just have to weigh those pros and those cons. But that would be the one maybe drawback of having your spouse on, is if it would put you into a different tax bracket. So just something to look at. It's different for everybody. Hey, Lindsay. Hey, Heather. Deborah again. And so it's different for everybody, but those are really the pros. And the one con of having your spouse build, if you guys have more pros that you can think of, put them in the comments box. I'm sure I'll probably think of a lot after I get off. And if there's any other cons to it, I guess you can let me know that too. But we're really excited. I think this is going to be a huge blessing to a lot of people, because we had a lot of people on our team that currently are spending, because they've ditched and they've switched and they have their whole household healthy, they're easily spending over $600, and they were either placing it on one order or losing out on the extra 25%. In this way, they're going to be getting 25% and twice the free oil. So that's going to be huge. Huge for them. And I just thought of another benefit, and I'm totally blanking what it is. Oh, I know what it is. So one of the things I know in the past, so Travis and I put everything on our ER order because we were getting 25% back. And sometimes that day when my ER processed, something was out of stock. Maybe my favorite lipstick or eyeshadow or whatever it is was out of stock. Well, now, if, let's say I have my ER order and Travis has his ER order. He's not yet signed up. We're looking at tax issues and figuring it all out. But and if he has his, then if it's out of stock when my order goes, a couple weeks later, hopefully it won't be, and we can place that on his order. So hope you guys have a great day and great weekend. It's hot out. Stay cool. Put that peppermint in a spray bottle or on your wrist to stay cool, and have a great weekend. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.